to walkthrough number 10 through MyTeam career modes. And this week it's the French Grand Prix. Hopefully we can have some good race results. Find our P4, I think it was, we finished in the Canadian Grand Prix. Yeah, a bit controversial, but this is definitely just a league. So yes, let's dive into MyTeam. We're approaching the halfway season mark, so let's think now this race and next race, save some money. So either we can renew Juan Manuel's contract or get a new second driver. Obviously at the moment we've got $800,000, and in terms of the driver market, obviously I plan on getting like a big name driver, but now just looking at the likes of probably the Tiffy, or still might just get one of the free agents like Nick De Vries or Jack Aiken. Got Anton Hubert, got Mick Schumacher, but he's a bit too low. Ideally with someone above Juan Manuel, which is pretty much nearly everyone. That's just how, apart from there were Formula 2 drivers, or I say there were at the time. So yeah, probably just having a quick though, probably go for Nick De Vries, because an overall 68, decent. It just compared Juan Manuel to Nick De Vries pretty much in every aspect, even experience. So yeah, see if we can get Nick De Vries. Actually, based on overall, Nick De Vries is actually still better than Nicholas Latifi. You never know, I might push my luck, see if we can get like Sir George Russell, but if not, it'll be Nick De Vries. Let's say we've got $800,000 at the moment. Just look in terms of our sponsors. If we meet both of our goals, that'd be a nice bonus of 440,000. After this race we will reach acclaim level 10, so that'll help us unlock a third sponsor. So yeah, I think definitely we can afford Nick De Vries. In terms of development, I've started to turn shifts into the chassis. Obviously at the moment it's quite low in terms of the facilities. Yeah, so once we've get Nick De Vries, increase the fabrication, which we'll need $2.5 million for it, so give it a couple of races, probably towards the mid-season break. So yeah, let's look at the messages. Actually, in terms of with our RD,
I recommend we could go for something like this.
that fails the ring main plate, so that'll be in time for the British Grand Prix. I am happy with that. So yeah, without any further delays, let's go into practice, I'll just tyre strategy. I think keep the mediums because I think it'll be a two-stopper race of soft, medium, medium. Overall, I think we do perform quite well on the medium compounds. But then again, I know with these next few tracks it is going to be difficult for us until we get that chassis development. Because we've got the worst chassis overall, so. But yeah, looking onwards towards the end of the season, I've got a few goals in terms of where we want to be when it comes to our facilities. I think in terms of constructors, as long as we can get P10, in the Drivers' Championship P10, and perhaps P8. Just connect the wheel. So yeah, around P8. We're currently P7, so as long as we stay above on racing points. AlphaTauri, they've been performing well these last few races. But you got like sort of Lando Norris, he's starting to creep up, so is Lance Stroll. Actually no, I don't think Lance Stroll has actually developed. I mean, he hasn't, not since his P5 at Spain. So yeah, I think as long as we can beat Norris, I think he'll be our rival going into the second half of the season. How we do need more consistent results, because look at that, 3 DNFs so far in the first half, and then Monaco and Azerbaijan were just shit shows, really, to be honest. In terms of with our engine wear, all good. We took that penalty at Monaco, I think it was. Gearbox. So looking good, 3 races in, and only 27% wear. That's because we've got that second stage upgrade in. Even our practice gearbox, that's still got somewhere. I'll put a few more races in and I'll probably get a second practice gearbox.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
Actually, you know what? Major drag reduction. Actually, you know what? Let's buy that. That'll be for Aussie because I skipped ahead. So that'll be just in time for the Hungarian Grand Prix, which I can live with. So yeah, that's all the resource points. Going to the weekend, weather, clouding, qualifying, and sort of light cloud in the race. So yeah, ooh, raining, practice free. Luckily we don't actually do practice free. Oftenly not. But yeah, I think as long as we can focus on just getting that car turning in, reducing drag and turning in, then I think we'll be good. Or going into a gloomy France. So yeah, as long as it stays dry, I'm happy with that.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
So in terms of with weather and this practice, yep, let's go brighten up, so let's go set up. Well, don't say I didn't have a front set up. Swear I did. Actually, you know what? Let's use the golden USA setup.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the
Use
qualifying sim program.
R404.
Try to run it before the end of FP3
Transmission,
if you
you
can.
can get away with running sort of higher, so I think go for 65 on throttle and 70. It's a flat track, so I'm not too worried about the ride heights as such. I think we'll stick with that for now, see how the tyres perform, see how the car handles. I'll make whatever adjustments we need to.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command group.
So I can actually see some of the floodlights turning on. I'm just there at the moment, but it could be just the track is green. I might adjust the suspension when coming, because there's a lot of vibrations coming through the cars on the strength, so make some minor adjustments to compromise that, not compromise to settle that. Here, be careful getting on the power here. But this is a power socket, so it should help with our engine. So where we are lacking in these corners, we'll make up on the fast long straights.
Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
So far not too bad. Snap over to it. Tighten this up. Wants to understeer so much, even missing the apex. What's that? 385.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the map. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
lots of understeer there, then trying to correct it with a bit of oversteer. So far looking good. Oh, ah.
We're seeing.
Yeah, just probably just got away from him there. And again, miss that apex. Last week I made that last corner, and nope, still not 4:45.
This is the final lap of the program.
To know the rest of this track to get the target score. Try not to spin this time. Spoke a bit earlier. It's screen not red. It should do, come on. And it does, 465
Program
route.
complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Lots of understeer.
Understood, stopping this lap.
At least we're second fastest. What's that? The F12020.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
I'll be on like that, so that's the thing with AI, is when you let them pass in practice like that, they just slam their brakes on. So get past Kvyat. So let's practice my pit entry. Oh, Kvyat was just doing then in and out.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
That's probably why you let me pass him.
When When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
So, yeah, I think set up. In terms of getting the car to actually turn, is not a problem as such. Well, in terms of downforce speaking, but I do think we are.
So far, our fastest lap is a
remind myself about camber and toe. So I should practice. Go for 2. Reduce the camber on the front wheels a bit and increase the toe for the front wheels as well. In terms of rear toe, I think I'll leave it as it is for now. But suspension,
the car setting screen on your multifunction
stiffen the front a little bit by a click and reduce the rear by 1 click.
MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Probably do need a bit of a firm up the anti-roll bars a bit to try to get some actual responsiveness. And in terms of ride height, actually, you know what, because it's such a flat track, I'll go for a 1-3. Because yes, there's a couple of curves, but
you need to take them wide and trail brake to hit a late apex and get ready for the following corner. Some of those entries may surprise you. We're second in the speed trap, 202.0 miles per hour.
Again, try to improve that responsiveness from the front wheels. Just making some subtle changes, and I think because we haven't got a big aero package yet, I think just increase the rear wing a little bit. And actually, in terms of race programs, if I do the race strategy next, yeah, I just need to set fast sector 2 and 3 and do a low fuel. Low fuel, that's easy. Even though I know in the race I probably won't use the hards unless I inevitably hit the wall or hit AI. So I think sometimes with AI they just brake a lot earlier than what the actual cars can do. As we come up now to a more sunnier France. Just crack out the champagne and the wine. US Open, currently P8, doesn't mean much to me. Okay handling so far on the outlap. Well, not on the outlap, the first lap, but I think it's not so much the first 2 sectors really we're struggling at. It's more the last sector where I personally feel the car isn't handling right. That feels a lot smoother. a lot there, that does.
Super job so far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
One bit wider. But yeah, that delta, that's got to be wrong, because no way this race pace that slow. It's heavy fuel, probably, yeah. Chance of that time.
Keep it up.
Careful there. That's my fault there, I just missed my foot in there. Behind us, as we don't hold them up. It's so easy to increase the tyre, so through those prolonged double right hand apexes you can easily just shred the tyres through there.
Grosjean is ahead of you. Their best lap time is a 1:34.6. Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
You see how the Ferrari catches up to us in these tight turns. As I just completely cocked up like that. But I've got the 3 laps minimum data I need, so in terms of tyre wear, bang on, fuel, bang on. Let's look where we are in terms of lap times at the moment.
So
Everyone's doing medium
lap
tyres.
is a 1:34.7.
Compare my times on the hards. I'm just slower than Paris, so Actually, compared to Paris, I'm faster in the first sector. Actually, even compared to the rest of AI. Like, so Norris, similar time in the first sector. Middle sector, I'm using 3/10, and that last sector, I'm using 3/10.
At the end of this session, we need to return 2 sets of tyres. We'll give back the 2 most worn sets, so we may as well get the most out of them while we can. They won't be available for the rest of the weekend, though, so don't run too hard on anything you might need later on.
But yeah, that span definitely shred those tyres, so... But yeah, in terms of strategy, it's going to be either soft, medium, if memory serves me right, from 2019, so... Perhaps you can do a medium hard one stopper,
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Yes, I know, Jeff. That's where you can tell the deficit from hard tyres. Ahead of us. Oh, very snappy. What happened there? I think I just ran on the curve. You see, I didn't go as wide. I'm sort of stalled in the middle of the track. Run. But that could be because where I'm running a very low ride height. There's usually a sweep right here. Kiss a curb, kiss that curb, kiss that curb, and bob's your uncle. Perhaps it might just worth increasing the ride height to a 2.3 rather than a 1.3. Careful with the throttle. That's how you see the tires just smooth on the power. Yeah, just dipped into the average.
And tyre wear is more or less as expected.
This is going really dark glass. You can tell how much time I am giving up to Guan Manuel just to save a bit more tyres. Yeah, the Deltas, that's got to be broken. There's no way my target times are 137.
test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
So there goes.
That's our fastest lap, sir.
Let's go back into the pits. So yeah,
Our best lap so far is a
in terms of tyre wear, mainly we're
1:24.3.
using it in the last corner and that first fast flat out right hander off. Actually, I don't know what corner number that is, but yeah. Actually, let's look at the weather for quality in the race. 28-27, race 29-28.
We're 20th in the speed trap, 208.1 miles per hour.
So we're 20th in the speed trap, but Bottas is due to a 208 miles per hour. This is second. Make your mind up, Cody's. But yeah, we're only 2 seconds off the likes of Mercedes, and only 1 second off the likes of Gasly and Kvyat. Well, half a second of Kvyat, so actually, you know what? Let's make one little tune to set up. So let's increase that front right height just a little bit to a 2.3. I think let's do a quality run on the softs and let's just see how the tires are performing in terms of temperature wise. Because at the moment it's 31 degrees, so it's worst case scenario.
This is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
So 32.7. I'll say that's easy. Let me see, so See the front left is cooking just a little bit.
Alright, that's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal. It could still be worth...
Actually, no, let's retry that program. But yeah, you can see towards the end of that, the front tyres are pushing 105, 106 degrees or so. Perhaps it might be just worth reducing the number of clicks by 1 or 2 in terms of the pressure.
Make sure we can lap close to our rivals' pace.
Even improved on for where we were the last time we did this. So at the moment 100 degrees, that's okay. And that's just where we put the pressure on the tyres. Last corner.
Program complete and a job well done. We got
so 15th. That's the target. So, but yeah, you can see just how the tire temperature has just creeped up a lot towards the end of that lap. So let's reduce that to 22.6.
our best lap so far is at 1 minute 31.7.
Actually, you know what? Since we've got time to do one more lap in, let's just use those softs one more time. Yes, I know session time's going to run out, but we can get this done in one lap easily. Three seconds after the session, we'll make the checkered flag easily. But rather than try and save tires, I'm going to just drive how I would in the race. Actually, Taiwan's too bad. Still very good tyre, not perfect, but that was just me just trying to give it a decent race pace, or a decent race pressure, you know what I mean. So actually tyres may not be an issue for us in the race.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Davies, Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. And that's it, practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
The 31.7. Yeah, sort of 23.0 in the first sector, 27.9, yeah, 40.7 at that sector. But yeah, interesting. But bearing in mind that AI are on the mediums, and the deficit is about, there is quite a deficit between the soft and the medium tyres. There's Juan Manuel, they're down P21. But yeah, it turns out with developing MyTeam, I have watched a few other series like soft. Actually, let's get this through first before.
Would you say that you're happy with your performance?
Oh yes, I've definitely enjoyed myself out there today. No, without a doubt.
Is there anything that you think gave you the edge over your rivals?
I'll say it's a, well, let's just help our chassis department, but yeah, definitely the developments we've made.
Bodywork out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
I'm not gonna go to comment on that. I think that's because of that spin I did at the start. But yeah, I've watched a few other YouTube series, like saw from Benjamin Daly and Archer, and I probably will start developing the likes of the marketing and as well as the personnel towards the end of the season, because that can have some huge benefits when it comes to progressing later on in MyTeam. Go to P2. But yeah, the 31.7 in practice, so I won't see how AI performs in this session, because if I'm way fast I'll just whack up the difficulty. Currently running, I think it's 98 AI difficulty. But then again, there are tracks like Austria where AI is just underpowered. That's more of a player's track. That's tire management. On the hards, my actual lifespan was 21 laps, and that was 4 laps extra than expected. On the softs, just 1 lap extra. Doesn't seem a lot, but that's a 0.8% of tyre wear difference per lap. In terms of lap times, the hards I did a 35.9, and the softs I did a 33.1. I'm not going to say there's 2.7 seconds difference in the tyres. Just soft to mediums, they're at 1.1 second deficit, so that's why I was a lot faster at AI in P1. And the hards is a second, just nearly 1 3/4. So yeah. I'm not going to jump ahead on myself, but this might be actually a good weekend for us. I'll let AI to do a couple of laps. Actually, let's do errors management. drive out.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Having the race, this pit lane, you're coming out on the racing lane, so that's one of the few things I like about France. It's one that's just such a fast and flowing track. And actually, I do think overtaking ain't as straightforward, because with this such fast flowing track, you can easily just fall into the DRS train if you're stuck in the dirty air. Turning point now. Probably keep tight on the so I do think it might be worth just reducing the front left tire pressure by one more click. Open. Even though we're performing well, there is still that issue of just getting that car rotating in that first part of that.
Test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Of fuel remaining.
It's one of the Renaults behind us. Put it off a little bit there by the note. mess up that last turn there. And that was Ricardo, and he still did the fastest lap. But what tyres was that on? The soft, so still early days, but I'm not 6/10 of a second faster
Our best lap so far
than
is a
Renault, and there's no way.
1:33.6.
Especially the Ferrari, there's no way. And there is that second 1.1 second deficit nearly. Race strategy, go to that, medium tyres, and then we'll do race strategy on the softs. And yeah, no, compared to if I was doing 100% distance rather than 50%, I am wearing the engine out a lot more, but with the extra movements we've got, so hopefully we shouldn't have to take any more penalties. Look at that practice gearbox. Yeah, it's on 54% now, so but yeah, what's the 36.7 for? That's not the race time. Top speed, how fast can we go? 208. 208.2. Too much verse there. Gotta switch it off.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Touch of oversteer there, and it's a turn 2.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
So far not too bad, car's handling really well actually. Apart from those first few turns at turn 1, not turn 1, sector 1. Done. They're room for here, it gets, I feel that understeer, but I am having to use a bit of the rear tyres to get the ass out, get it round the corner, so and compromise ourselves in that last turn.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Thank you, Jeff. If you want to pre-shoot and help me, Jeff, then shut up next time. It's one Red Bulls or half the tires behind me.
Raikkonen ahead, over a lap separates you. Their best lap time is a 1 minute 33.3.
That's Garrison behind me. I'm trying to save my errors here, so as I understeer a lot of Garrison's on the side, that explains it. Let's compare ourselves to the AlphaTauris. See if he can just get that nose in nice and tight, whilst we have to flip the ass out to get the car rotating through the turns. So
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
4.7% tire, is that good? I didn't know. See, just look at the turn speed of the AlphaTauri. But now this is the bit of a slipstream from Gasly. But yeah, just back there, but warning the track limits. You've got to be careful down the race. It is so easy to go wide and cut turns. Actually, no. Let's use a bit. See what happened. Yeah, I think did I catch a rear tire? Yeah, spun on the curb.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
So you're not even trying to set fast times, I'm still faster than Albon, weirdly. But then again, Albon has been not been performing well in my team career mode, so
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
No worries, Joe. Hello, Verstappen. He's like, where did he come from?
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Let's just try to practice that going through. And the approach, you know, keep it tight. I'll figure it out in the race. So yeah, there's 20 minutes there, that's enough time to do the soft run. Not too fast again P1 in this session, because one, I very much doubt it, but so yeah, look at the mediums.
So far, our
It's hard
fastest
to
lap
get on
is
the
a
lap time because it was like
1:33.5.
first 2 laps sub 34s, then the third lap 34.5, fourth lap a 36.0, but I think I messed up that lap, so, and then on the last lap I did a 33.5, so average of 34.5. Actually, let's do one tire management data thing.
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display.
Yes, I know, Jeff. How's our engine components doing? Turbocharger for 5% MGK, 29. So not too bad overall. Again, I'm not just doing it to try to get perfect, but just seeing what tyre will I expect. Slightly went wide there, only just. Actually, it's that. It is polystyrene. At least I just missed a DRS by an inch, but left here or something too long.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
This is how you take France. Flat out and little rules. .7 miles per hour.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, sorry. Is that signs? Yeah.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh, can't we, Jeff? Or can't we? Thought we was managing just fine. There's Norris coming out of the pits. Bet Sainz was like, what the hell is he doing? Restart X3. Apparently a few people haven't used any tyres yet. It's good to see. Based on our performance, best lap time would be like a 33.1 probably. That would put us just around AlphaTauri, I think. Yeah, just below Verstappen. So yeah, I do think we're a bit too, AI is a bit low for some reason around here. So yeah, I'll probably increase it to 98 or 99.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yes, Jeff, I know. Hard tires, mediums, you need to do ones for the softs. Just find out.
We're set.
Knock all the marker boards. A teammate. Teammate in this pass, thank you. I'm still firing you, Guan. Why is that an invalid lap? Valid. This time. Too much curve. Guess I know why my control electronics are running out. It's because I attack curves. Perhaps these are on my team might actually focus more on the durability for the control electronics, but for now I'm happy where it is.
Keep it up.
So this side.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
You are a job. I am focused. Thank you, Jeff. Does it say thank you? Well, you can sit down.
5 minutes. There are 5 minutes of the session remaining.
So you should have enough time to do 3 more flying laps. You know what, next time, let's just use maximum fuel.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
See some euros for the few corners. Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers. Probably affected the amount of tyre data, but if I can go on for the first 4 laps, then I'll get a good picture.
Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap please, box this lap.
Excuse me, that got hiccups. Christ. Actually, looking at tyre data, very good. Just only 0.85%, well, 85% of the tyre wear factor.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 32.6.
And I wasn't really actually trying to save the tyre, so Christ.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
So
However, we'll be
in
back
P1
shortly
I
for
did
more
a
Formula One
31.7
action.
if I remember right, so that'll put me on the pace of Perez, so actually I don't think I'm that far off actually. Also I know Ferrari are sandbagging there, not Ferrari, Red Bull's sandbagging Verstappen. There's no way he's that slower than the rest of the fields of the main lot. Albon obviously was doing some medium at times. That's the thing, where our car is, Carrera should easily beat Ocon, who's on the harder tyre, but still he hasn't. Yes, and he can beat 1 Williams, but he hasn't beaten George Russell. Obviously I don't know what fuel loads they were using, but if I needed more evidence to dump Juan Manuel, then there it is. Yeah, it looks like all of the, pretty much everyone's doing soft runs. A couple people did mediums runs, but Vettel did 11 laps, Bottas only 6. As for me, I did 13 laps. But even on my fastest attempt, or trying to attempt, with the tyre wear, obviously I got these warnings, but that's because that's on the out laps or the in laps. So yeah, obviously all me exceeding track limits, speed in the pit lane, exceeding track limits again. So yeah, definitely should be an interesting race, I think. I will have to participate in practice 3 because I need to do one of the race programs, but that's not too worried about. But yeah, my bad there. So yeah, it should be interesting. Advance to practice 3, it's going to be raining. It's raining and you've got people who are out on it's going to dry up in 10 minutes, so I'll probably go out towards the end. The rain stopped apparently. I was expect tracks are rubbering up now, so let's do the fuel management run. 7 minutes to do fuel management coming. Both Alpha and Motos ahead.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Yes, I know.
improve on that.
You know what? Let's restart this program.
In this program, we want you to focus on fuel-saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to save as much as you can while keeping under the minimum lap time. Test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Christ. Nah, I ain't got enough time to come out. Still P10, that was impressive.
This lap, please. Box this lap.
Dang it. Yeah, the temps still ain't too bad for the mediums. Actually interesting to see where I stand.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Perez, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
So yeah, if the deficit is true, 1.1 seconds, then my best time would be a 31.5. I'm still a bit too skeptical. Decent resource points. Of course our teammate doesn't really bother doing. Our claim goes to number 8. We're so close to getting level 10 acclaim. We should have that for next episode. Yeah, actually not. Let's turn to 99. Just go up by 2 clicks, see how AI performs in quality. Because around where our car is, should be around the midfield, I think, at best. So, yeah, fighting for top 10s. But yeah, if we're getting to Q3 with ease, then obviously we're doing something wrong. So we've got 764 resource points. In terms with R&D development, if I recommend, well, the games want me to go with the minor ERS upgrades, but I'll see as soon as we get the minor weight reduction done, I'll go for the major weight redistribution. Then after that, we'll start working on the tire wear. But yeah, once we get that major, that will put us just above Haas when it comes to the chassis. So we're last on the chassis at the moment. We're second to last on the aero, pending our update. That should put us fourth to that. But yeah, like with our engine, we're still the third best engine of the Ferrari power, so
I recommend we could go for something like this.
in terms of where we can go, if I want to work on the control electronics, I need to get the Energy UK upgrade first though. Anyways, I digress again. Actually, let's look at stats. Average starting position 12th, average finishing position P13, but that's obviously including the DNF, so we did have one fastest lap. Where was that to? Oh, at Monaco. So yeah, into qualifying now. Going into again a bleak and cloudy qualifying as the team gets the car ready. So yeah, in terms of strategy, soft, medium I think would be the best idea. Perhaps if we can do softs in Q1 and possibly attempt to get through to Q3 on the medium tyres. Let's just see where the AI is at the moment. Let's look at the weather forecast, see. So yeah, everyone's setting times on these soft tyres. Yep, so yeah. Alright, fair enough, that gives me the data I need. In terms of car setup, go with minimum fuel. But yeah, I'll stick with a 405. If I had the aero, I'll go for a 404, but because I know online I'll probably go for a 404 or even a 34, 33, somewhere like that, but because we haven't got that aero package yet. So yeah, I'm happy with the setup. Actually, I'll save that before. Wait a minute. Oh, I do have a French. Oh, stupid me. Bloody first setup.
To view your current tyre, brake and engine temperatures, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through till you reach the temperature information screen.
So yeah, let's get out. Park for me, I know, flying nap. see if we can get into Q2. Where we stand with top speed. miles an hour, so not too bad. Dang it. It's been there, I think that was turn 11, turn 10.
You've taken some minor damage. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Pitting this lap, then come into the pits at the end of this lap.
You have to burn through the second set of soft tyres. I don't think we're at that pace yet where we could do that, bail out, then do the lap again, second lap, on the same compound. Because these soft tyres are only good for 6 to 8 laps, 6 to 9 laps perhaps. So we've got nearly 2 minutes.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Yeah, 7% wear.
We're fourth in the speed trap, 209.0 miles per hour. All personnel be aware, car leaving.
Leave up for the last possible moment. Yeah, we should get through with about 30 seconds left. Try to be conservative on the tyres, not take up too much life. Just keep an eye on the temperatures, keep them nice and cool. Tires looking good. I should keep on that fuel window. So we're going to be the last car. It's going to cross that start finish line perhaps. Rich. Ourselves. And off we go. It's all or nothing now. Lap. Last turn, full throttle, come on, yes, wide open, 28, 29, 30.3, is that enough? Oh, only just got us through to Q2. We're here turning up AI difficulty by 2 notches. That's certainly made an impact. Oh, and we only got through by, well, a tenth of a second to Kvyat. Juan Manuel, 21st, no surprise, can't even beat both Williams cars. But then again, the gap to P10 ain't too bad. So I think we can gain 3-4 attempts with comfort. I think if you buckle down, you possibly can get to Q3. It's going to be a big ask, but I do believe we're up for the challenge. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at the weather, make sure we've got no rain coming. Nope, it's supposed to be nice and clear, well, cloudy. But we did have to burn through 2 sets of tires to get through. So I want to save that medium for the race though. Let's go out on the youth set off softs. Just set a banker lap in. Drive out. There ain't that much point going out on the youth softs, but let's have something in the bag. 60 miles. Too far back. Touch of oversteer on turn 2. Verstappen sadly 28.9. We're nowhere close to that. That's an okay time by us. Not sure what was Q1's lap time. I think it was somewhere. I think it was around.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:30.8.
I think it was around the 30.4. It was, or something like that. So, first lap time, we are just 6 tenths off of Lance Stroll. Where was all that time lost? Mainly the first sector, because I had that touch of oversteer in turn 2.
We're 7th in the speed trap, 208.9 miles per hour.
Didn't quite believe we were second, but oh well. You've got Bottas is on the mediums. He's the only car on mediums at the moment. Well, at least for Gasly, he had a bad sector too.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
Yes, okay, Jess, shut up. Okay, now we're on that last brand new soft tyre. Should be interesting. Let's get to 3 minutes. Okay, I'm not too bothered about getting a tow. Just let everyone go out first.
Standing by.
Go up now, let's get P10. As long as we can get somewhere close to P10, I'll be happy. Currently P14 at the moment. But on our fastest lap, we only use like 1.4 laps worth of fuel, so they'll burn a bit more fuel on the out lap. tires. That's our braking point. There's 4 seconds left of the session. And off we go. We've got 6 temps up already. Steep there. We're 1 second up. What's that going to get us? Have we made it into Q3? Yes, we have! P7. But, and it's a big but, we've got no brand new soft tyres for the race. And we only got through to Q3 by just under 2/10 of a second, so Hamilton was nearly knocked out. At least we've beaten our rival Lance Stroll, so I'm not too disheartened. So now going to Q3, we've got no new soft tyres, and in the race we've got a set of soft tyres, 2 mediums and 1 hard tyre that's brand new. So let's use the 2 other soft tyres that I used in Q2 and Q1 but did set. Oh no, oh yeah, that was stupid me. And you forget you get an extra set of soft tyres, so means we've got no brand new soft tyres for the race. So let's go out on a set of scrub tyres. I'll use that one compounding Q1. Actually, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna bother. Let's stick to what I got. It's really cold out there. The air temperature is only 19 degrees and track temperature is 25 degrees. No, 26. So it actually might be worth just going out. Just set a quick lap time on the scrub set. coming, then at least I'm helping laying down some rubber for me. Again, warning for track limits. We're 7/10 off Bottas so far. DRS wide open, that's across the line, and it's, yeah, P10. Yeah, I knew that was going to be last. Just thought set up a banker that time in. Actually, for some reason both Renaults are quite off the pace compared to the top 6 plus, excuse me, plus Sergio Perez. So actually Racing Point doing an impressive that time, beating at the moment one Ferrari and one Mercedes car. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get a low 30. Oh, we may get a 30.1, 30.2. But to be honest,
speed trap, 208.9 miles per hour.
as people are starting to go out now. We should be a second faster this time around, so
You've fallen down the order. We're into P10.
well, we haven't fallen down the order, that's where we were, Jeff.
Personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Come on, keep track. Yes, we are pushing a little bit to get out in time, but yes, Ricardo's that time was a banker lap on new set softs.
To P10.
No, we haven't, Jeff. Driver in front.
Ricardo ahead. Their best lap time is a 1:30.6.
Totally missed that turn there. Oh well. Tires okay. Everything's nice and cool, so are the tires. It's 30 seconds after the session. This is for potentially pole position and void. Let's charge, let's go. Okay, we're 2 temps up in the first sector. Half a second up already. Verstappen's done a 28.5. I think Pete will be able to gain 2.3 seconds. And 7 tenths up. Point 1.2, 1.3 seconds as we across the line. But does that put us P8? We can look at that. That's where I thought we would be.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc.
Oh,
Well,
look at that.
qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the
Verstappen
Grand Prix.
tied with Lewis Hamilton. Then going down between P3 and P7, there's only about 6 hundredths of a second. Then there's about 5 hundredths of a second between me and Ricardo, and then Ocon. Don't think he actually improved. No, he didn't, because he only used, I don't know, he used the same tyre he did. So yeah, P8, I can live with that. No, actually quite, I'm still surprised we haven't got into Q3.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Oh yeah, definitely, Claire.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Oh, it's that time again, we've got to pick our rival. Definitely not Norris. Ricardo. It's either Gasly or Ocon, I think. Let's play it safe, let's go for no. Yeah, let's go for Esteban Ocon. Play a bit safe.
Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely it's the teamwork it is.
Appreciate your time.
No worries, Claire, but yeah, I wouldn't get far as we are already without the help of my whole team, including Juan Manuel, despite him being slow as hell. But as we are just reaching just before, we're only just a smidge away from claiming level 10. Just a smidge. But yeah, I'll keep AI difficulty as it is at 99. But yeah, I did say last episode, from here on out till just before ages, some of our favourite tracks. Probably not Hungary. Hungary's not my best track. But yeah, like so, Spa, Monza, even Silverstone. Definitely some of my favourite tracks. I think Monza will definitely benefit us with our engine. So yeah, in terms of race, I think as long as we stay in the top 10,
we should be in with a good chance in the race.
I think as long as we can get P8 in the race itself, I can live with that. Let's look at... Actually, I could have picked Gasly because he's only scored 9 points and Ocon has scored 35 points, so... But then again, Ocon did have a great result at Monaco with some of my driving questionably. Some of my questionable driving, but yeah, I still think we could beat Ocon. Like, say if I look at our results, he's scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point finishes, and we scored 1, 2, 3, 4. If one of our 3 DNFs were just a point finished, or 2, and if Monaco, if our setup actually worked for the first 2/3 of the race, we would have actually scored some decent points. But at that last, let's go to the race. 27 laps around Circuit Paul Ricard.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard, current home of the French Grand Prix, an event dating all the way back to 1906. It's been held at many venues over the years, with famous moments from Dijon and Manicourt the feature of many a highlights reel. And let's hope we see more of those in the race today. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the Circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Albon, Valtteri Bottas, and Perez, Vettel, Davies, Ricciardo, and Esteban Ocon, Stroll, Norris, Carlos Sainz, and Raikkonen, Gasly, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Russell, Correa, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Sorry about that, folks. I had to step out for a second. So yeah, starting not too bad at the grid. Yeah, as I thought, it was going to be a 2-stop off, soft, medium, medium. Yeah. In terms of fuel, we'll probably put such and start with 28 laps of fuel. See, where are we on the grid? Yep, still P8, so no one took a penalties, but look, 2 secs, folks. So yeah, as I was going to say, looks like everyone else is starting on mediums, then transitioning to the possibly hards. Interesting to see Magnussen, he's doing a 2-stopper, and this rest of AI is doing a 2-stopper. Just don't know. Anyways, let's get to the race now. Actually, oh, stupid me. Make sure to put your gloves on first, Envoy. Okay, now we can. Oh, that was got a heavy penalty.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally.
Starting on the outside, so Oscar's to turn 1, can stay out wide. The inside line for turns 2. And hold the inside as we fight down with whoever into turn 3. And now the outside line at turns 4. And the inside line of turn 5. Inside line turns 5 and 6, then the outside line of turn 7 if we're still side by side, and then go from there. So yeah, the sauce between that 5 and 7, so I'll probably go to that 5, then pit for softs. Tire temperature. This tire's up to 10. Turn it to rich. Then on the start of rich. There's all at maximum. Let's go for a lunge into turn 1 and hopefully overtake Vettel and possibly Perez. That's only if we get away to a good start though.
The rest of the grid is forming up, be patient and watch for the lights.
Lights. So, okay, certify us as we're side by side with Vettel. Take the outside line to turns 1. Force Vettel wide. And Bottas has had a bad start. Touch up the steer, but yeah, a very good start up to P8. As you can see, Perez is going side by side with Albon. Retouch. No, they're still intact. Let's see if we can close up to them. You see we had so much entry speed there. Make it 3 wide. Ran out of track. Go on the outside. Just cover off Ocon. Close.
That's a strong start. Well done.
But yeah, up to P6, that's 2 positions in 1 lap. Let's go off track. Look if we can get a penalty there. Perez overtook Albon. One save in a second. Okay, we're not going to really fight Bottas and Vettel because they're not our fight. As you can see, there's already a massive train forming behind me. Cover the inside line. Force Bottas wide as we go side by side. Bottas is still out there. But we have the inside lines into turn 12 and 13 for his double right-hander. And for now, we've kept Bottas at bay. But you can see Albon has already increased his gap to 1.8 seconds. Top 5 today was going to be late break there. It was going to be very challenging. But you've got to remember, around here it is difficult to overtake. Yes, you've got out long straight, but apart from that, it's really hard to overtake around here. So just saving a bit of errors. Keep Bottas at bay for now, as I expect. We've got double wave yellows ahead. Who's that? And that's Albon! Albon! Oof! Fuck Albon! That's Albon out of the race! Safety cars being deployed!
Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
I'm surprised Albon didn't take me out there. New strategy, what's that? Medium. Yeah. I was going to pit around that 5 anyway, so pitting now makes sense.
Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Albon already out of the race. Guessing that's that infamous Red Bull reliability is creeping into F1 2020.
Coming in at the end of this lap.
So the Bottas is continuing, obviously. You have the back of the field also. So slow he's pitting.
Release.
It's P17, but
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
try to be nice and gentle on these tyres. And not take too much wear out of them. What is these tyres can go to that 15 laps 17, so 11 to 13 laps. My data is telling me, which makes sense. Nearly went to the back of Paris there. So yeah, in a way the safety car has helped us, but in other ways it probably hasn't helped us as such, but it's still worth pitting anyway. Because now, I bet you, on the restart, we're going to be stuck behind this train of DRS train cars. But at least we kept our position. Actually, I think we actually jumped Ocon. Was Ocon ahead of us? Or was he behind us? I don't know. Don't stop, please, AI. Ban up in public lobbies to do that. Just try to keep a bit of heat in the tyres. As long as I can keep them around the 80-degree mark, and by the time we get to restart.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Rival status.
Didn't catch that. Say again. They're in 18th.
Oh yeah, Ocon's our rival, yeah. Teammate status.
We're trailing our teammate by 3.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 12th. The time last lap was a 2-minute 11.1. Right,
Ocon,
pick up
what
the
are you
pace a
doing?
touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Actually, wait a minute, I also want to see if Ocon actually hit me. No, he didn't, luckily. At least our wing is still intact.
Get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Just keep to 10 car lengths, because this Bottas will most likely back up the Alps queue very early. Taking a lot of fuel, that's good. jump Perez and Leclerc on the restart. Perez just had a better exit at that last corner. Again, it's showing weakness in the car that we already know. Perez is already extending his gap to me. Still with the DRS. Actually looks like one is holding up on Hamilton and Leclerc. So getting Guan ain't so useless after all. Come on, Guan, keep him at bay. You're useless at getting points, but you're slow, so just hold everyone else up for me. Ooh. We'll try and make an inside move into turn 1. Slipstream. A bit late. Ooh. Went deep into turn 1, but we made it stick. Inside move on to Verstappen. We're touching wheels.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Thank you, Jeff. DRS is still not activated. Cut the Verstappen off. Only 3 wide. Got the outside line. Then we're going to force Verstappen wide. Hopefully he backs off. Ooh, touch wheels there, luckily. None of us was taken out there. As we went too deep. That's going to invite Ocon now. Have you got the inside line? The thing that's going against us is this car's lack of rotation. Because it's half Formula 1 car, half boat at times. Oh, just force Ocon wide there. Didn't get no warning, so we weren't at fault for racing incident. But now DRS is now enabled. This is where we've got DRS now. Now, hopefully we can show our engine off now, because we have got the third best engine here. And we close off to the Red Bull. Not quite yet this time around. Oh, that's Carrera and Verstappen collide. And Carrera collided with me. Carrera, back off. Back off, Carrera. Ah, oh, bloody hell, Carrera. We're definitely sacked if Ocon overtakes me. Try and make our car as wide as possible. Damn, I'm not going to have DRS this time around. Verstappen overtakes the Tiffy. Hopefully the Tiffy doesn't hold us up. As there's Ocon now going on the inside. As we've totally missed our hurricane. That's not what I wanted. Now we've got DRS now, so is Ocon. As you can just see, stuck on in his DRS train as we late brake. Oh, we gave him the car's width. That was a very late dive bomb there, but it had to be done. And I need to overtake the Tiffy in these next few turns. On the inside, oh no, the Tiffy slammed the door. So nearly collided with the Tiffy there. Oh, the Tiffy, get out of the way! You can see the rest of the pack now, they have shot off. I need to overtake the Tiffy here now. There's into overtake.
Strategy is available on the MFD.
Lap 16, okay, Jeff. Not too worried about hitting yet. Okay, so let's focus on that.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.1 seconds.
Try to see some DRS here. But make cover the inside. The TP's coming back at us. Increase the a little bit. Take a little bit. Now the medium drivers are starting to pit around lap 11, lap 12. Let's see if he's still hanging on in there. Short shift. Save my ERS this time around. Got George Russell now, he's 3.2 seconds ahead. Let's close on in now. Turn it to Rich. We'll save fuel later on in the race, but now we need track positioning. It's not looking too bad at the moment. DRS on the exit, come on. Let's boss us ahead of us, how far is he?
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Okay, gap ahead is 4.5 seconds.
I think left EOS on. Watching it off. But now we've got a 1.8 second gap to Paris, so I'm happy. But we need to close on with this front pack. Russell's in the pits now for his first pit stop, so it's Guan. So now we've got a bit of clear air, so it's putting some stonker lap times now. Paris is 1.4 seconds behind us. Yes, I didn't care about Guangzhou. Engineer quiet.
Okay, copy that.
Dang it, too deep there. Had to back off that so I didn't get a penalty. So we're 9 seconds behind the clerk, who still needs to pit as well. Not closing in the curve, but there's a few more cars in the pits now. Pit now, we'll come up P19 going to that, so touch of oversteer on turn 3, rival status. Fucking useless Jeff.
They're in 8th.
Going in for 8. That was announced in the pit now, so I need to pit now to cover off that all. I need to save some fuel after the pit, so Needs to make it count now. Handle time. This is our personal best in the first sector.
They're in sixth.
Touch of oversteer there. Tires are looking fine at the moment. So I've tempted her not to hold it out for a late safety car, but don't want to risk it. As you can see, Paris now is a second, and they're second down from us. Ah, oh, no! Fuck's sake. I said boxes that, so... okay. It's not what I wanted. So not what they wanted out. What? Did I have damage on my nose? Wait a minute, did I have damage? I didn't have damage. Bloody hell. So now we're going to be way down the field, plus we've got a stupid 5-second time penalty. But where do I have damage from? So I don't know why a pit crew changes my front wing. No. Ah, fuck's sake. Now it's gone from bad to worse.
Okay, box. We're adjusting the strategy.
Okay. Safety cars come out. But what tyre do I go on? Oh, I didn't say I got to go on the hard tyres. But really, a safety car all because I spun? Virtual safety car I understand to clear up all the debris, but actually with this 5-second time penalty I can serve it in the pits, so
Okay, we can take you this lap.
but damn. As you can see, just undershares. Also, Ocon's P20 now, so once I overtake him and beat my rival and my teammate, there is that silver lining. As well, it helps me to save fuel. Once I get go a lap down. Come on. Very slow there for my pit crew. Just gonna cross the pit line, I do want another penalty. But now I am way back down the field. and I've got to overtake everyone on hard tyres. But they've only just pit, so... teammate status.
Gap to teammate ahead is 43.6 seconds. They're on old hards. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 40.8.
There's the rest of the field coming down the main straight. So I need to actually get on. Don't say it's going to be like Monaco or Canada where it's only up for 2 laps. Then it comes in, but I'm not back with the field. What stuff? Oh Christ, sweet Mary and Joseph. What's there if you don't... If I did have any luck, it was bad luck. Gross. And I've used all my ERS for some reason. Don't ask me how, but... Let's just say calm now.
Is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 0.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 2:19.5.
So Ocon pitted just before the safety car came out. So I'm guessing it's going to be again, why the ERS is on, I don't know. But yeah, still, I can't believe they call out the safety car all because I've broken my front wing. How I didn't DNF, I don't really know. So that should have took me out of the race. Okay, it's nice and sunny now. Actually, is anyone on hard tyres before we restart? There's a couple of people's on the hards. The Tiffy, my teammate. Okay, Ricardo. Who's the highest hards? Oh, Hamilton, he did this off hards, so... Okay, so let's just focus on the race now. I've got no temperature whatsoever in these tyres. It takes forever to get heat into them. Let's see what I did to Paris. Let's go on the outside. Or not. Because I couldn't go outside because Ocon went a bit earlier than I would have hoped. Okay, so let's focus now. Just catch the rest of the field. Touch of oversteer. Ocon on the outside. Had to go over the curves, that slowed me down. But I need to overtake. Fucking Magnussen! See, oh yes, I was on side, so you should give me room, Magnussen. Have I got any damage on my wing? Again? I'm lucky to not have damage, but Magnussen's luckily I didn't take his bloody head off. I still might do when I go back into the pits after this race. But all the progress I made on that restart. So I don't think points is going to be on the paper. Driver in front.
Ocon ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:36.4. They're extending their advantage by 2 seconds a lap.
Doesn't have also I've got a 3-second time penalty. Got taken into the factor. Teammate status.
We're trailing our teammate by 4.5 seconds. They're on old hards. They're in 16th. The time last lap was a 1:34.9.
So what's trying to reach? So I need DRS. all the ERS I've got. Tires are barely in the temperature. Why break way too early, Magnussen? And everyone else. Yeah, it was a bit of an argy-bargy pass, but it needs to be done. Bloody hell. Come on.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
Set softs.
Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Oh, another penalty. Resolve, set the fastest up. All I'm just hoping for now is Ocon has a DNF in these next couple of laps, so I can at least stay ahead in the rivalry. There's lots of Hampton and Bottas and that. So they're not even at turn 1 yet, so that's good. One Mercedes going down the main street. Again, it's one of those races, it's a massive what if. What if this, what if that. Fastest up. Fastest up overall.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:32.5.
first sector, green second sector. So 7 tenths off. Purple first sector, that's good. Bottas going live, going for his fastest lap, and yes, beating it. Come on, let's go for the fastest lap. 31, 42. Ah, dang it. Starting to hit tyre wear now already. Do a lot of fuel saving now. Our tyre we're looking at, okay so far. And then Bottas just to rub it in, so it's fastest lap on the final lap. Well, congrats Bottas on the win. So bring it home and ready to race another day. And I think it's Austria next, so and that's one of my favourite tracks, so oh Christ. 21st, and driver of the day goes to Antonio Giovinazzi.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fan.
Yeah. Again, it's just I need to be consistent. Bit of a long loading screen again. Come on, game, load up already. Taking your sweet time.
And after this round of the World Championship,
Oh,
here's
I
how
mean,
things
Leclerc
look in the
stole
drivers'
it.
table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who
How
moves
bad.
further ahead at
Okay.
the top of the table.
Lando
Some
Norris has
amazing talents out
overtaken
on the
us
track
in
today.
the
But Anthony,
driver
who would you
stand-in,
pick as your driver
and
of the
we have
day?
lost
My driver
2
of the day has to be,
spots
no
in
question,
the
Antonio Giovinazzi.
constructors
Such an assured
to
driver in
Alfa
motorsport's newest
Romeo
stars,
and Racing
a performance he
Point,
can be
so...
very, very proud of.
It's time to check out the
But
constructors'
to be honest,
standings.
it's still
Mercedes
only 4
continue to
points
extend
between
their lead.
Alpha
There was also a
Tauri
strong showing from the
and
McLaren
Alfa
team today
Romeo,
as they make their way
the
up the standings.
EWT Racing Point,
It's been an
and
absolutely
Extreme
wild
Motorsport.
weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's
Williams
next.
still holding their P10 in the constructors after scoring 6 points at Monaco. The only driver to haven't scored a point yet is Kevin Magnussen, no surprise, and my teammate Juan Manuel Carrera. So, sorry Juan, you're leaving the team. I'm going to get Nick de Vries.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. Made it look easy. Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else?
Was it a setup issue or something else?
It was more like dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Nope, not going to answer that.
Thank you for your time.
No worries, Claire. But yeah, there you are. That's France, and next we are heading to Austria. We've just lost out to Esteban Ocon in our rivalry so far, but there's still 6 races to go, and I think we can beat him. Please say we got to claim level 10. Oh no. No level 10 acclaim. Oh, that's going to suck so hard. Please say. I think the contract negotiation is after round 11, which is Austria, I think.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
I know we did get. Oh, screw that. Sorry, my bad. We have got a claim level 10. But that will be it for now for this episode. I will be doing another live stream straight after this one ends for the Austrian Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you like the content you see, please smash that like and subscribe button, and I will catch you very soon. Have a nice day all.